Hunger in 7 Days to Die seems pretty straightforward, and I guess you could say it is. Eating equals hunger points and health points, but there are other things to it that aren't commonly known. So this video will delve into hunger, and give you what you clicked on this video for, an explanation. I started really badly. To keep this intro short, this is my new 7 Days to Die series, How It Works. I hate to repeat myself, but I probably will anyway. Hunger in 7 Days to Die is an overall easy to understand topic. Eating is good, but with the recent drop of 2.5 and 2.6, there are now strings attached. Take note before we get started though, I get all my information for these videos from the 7 Days to Die wiki and my own experience in the game. I make sure my information from the wiki is updated, and I will do my best to not make any mistakes. I'm not perfect though, but I try to be. Food is a core mechanic to this game. Oh man, god damn it, of course it is. Why haven't any other game developers thought of adding food?
Frowning friends, of course. It's genius. Why didn't I think of that?
Food adds to your fullness, which is a character stat. Fullness is your hunger bar, basically. Over time it decreases, and will decrease more when regaining stamina. However, anything under 50% fullness leads to debuffs, which will get worse and worse. Below 50% you're considered hungry, and your max stamina will be reduced by 20%. By getting to 52% fullness, the quote-unquote hunger effect is removed. However, below 25%, you're very hungry, where the max stamina is reduced by 40%. Get this to 27, and you'll be back to hungry. But if you're under 2%, you are starving. You lose 60% of your max stamina. Starvation does 0.25 damage every 2.2 seconds, and this will not be reduced. This results in 1 point of health lost every 8.8 seconds. And this will last until your death, which will take a while. So if you're not AFK, just eat some food and you'll be fine. And getting this to 4% will result in you not taking damage, but you're going to be very, very hungry. When you're cold, you lose fullness 30% faster, and when you're freezing, you lose fullness 60% faster. So, now that we got the basics out of the way, what else is there? Well, I'm glad I asked, me, because there's a lot more to cover. Alright, all the food in the game. No biggie. Just don't sound super fat in this video. It's very, very easy not to sound fat, I hope. Let's start with the canned foods. Now, canned foods aren't a bad food source, but they are not exceptional by any means. They're a quick and easy refill or if you need health, but they can actually be life or death early game. Some canned foods can be used to craft better foods as well. So, the large beef ration. This one, like many of the rations, are actually staples in food. You can use them in multiple different crafting recipes. Well, not the large beef ration itself, maybe, I'm not really sure, but quite a few rations you can use to craft other foods with. Anyway, it gives you 15 fullness and no max stamina bonus. However, it gives you 7 health points and has a smell distance of 25 meters. Now, the chicken ration, the lamb ration, the can of chili, sham, salmon, and pasta provide the exact same stats as large beef ration. Now, cat food provides 10 fullness points, 5 health points, no max stamina bonus, and a spell distance of 25 meters. Now, listen to this. Dog food provides the same stats. And also, miso soup, can of peas, can of pears, a can of chicken soup have the exact same stats of cat food, but in everything but chicken soup provides 5 water. Chicken soup actually provides 10 water. Now, a can of stock provides 5 fullness, 10 water, and 3 health, with no max stamina bonus and a smell distance of 25 meters. Now, I hope you're proud of yourself because we got through all the cans! Yay! Now it's time for food. Food. Like, actual food. There's real no good way to phrase that one better. Now, grilled corn, baked potatoes, and charred meat are some early game foods that are pretty decent when you don't have things like a cooking pot. They get the job done with a penalty on your hydration. They provide the same stats, 10 fullness, minus 5 water, 5 health, and a max stamina bonus of 10. However, grilled corn has a smell distance of 10 meters, while charred meat has a smell distance of 25. I honestly have no idea what baked potato smell distance is, because I forgot to chart that. So I'm going to assume that it's 10 or 25. You can check for yourself. I'm sorry. Now, grilled meat and cornbread, the big brother of charred meat and grilled corn, are a bit better. They have the same stats as the previous two, but this time you lose no water. Cornbread has a smell distance of 10 meters, while grilled meat has a smell distance of 25. We are not going to talk about the absolute Arby's-like slop that is boiled meat, though. I refuse. Now, here's a pretty weird one. Meat stew and pumpkin pie have the same exact stats. Sort of. Meat stew provides 50 fullness, 20 water, 25 health, and a max stamina bonus of 20, and a smell distance of 50 meters. Pumpkin pie has a smell distance of 25 and provides no water. These two are the only two differences. Speaking of pie... So, pumpkin cheesecake... provides 42 fullness, 21 health, 20 max stamina bonus, and a smell distance of 25 meters. It also makes things 5% cheaper from buying for traders for 5 minutes. I don't know why. But on the topic of pumpkin bread provides 12 food, 6 health, a max stamina bonus of 20, and a smell distance of 25 meters. Now, back to pie. Blueberry pie is a pretty decent food. It provides 45 fullness, 22 health, a max stamina bonus of 20, and a smell distance of 25 meters. Boiled eggs are not that efficient, and I would not recommend ever making them, because they only provide 10 fullness, 5 health, and max stamina bonus of 10, but they have a smell distance of fucking 50 meters. The smell distance and the fact that it costs water and an egg make it pointless in my opinion, because these ingredients are better put towards bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs are actually one of the best foods in the entire game, given so much for its availability. A good early game food, mid game food, and a late game food, as it provides 36 fullness, 18 health, a max stamina bonus of 10, and its only setback is a smell distance of 50 from, the 2 eggs that are used. These next few foods are hardly used. Tuna fish gravy toast, what a fucking mouthful, provides 90 fullness, 45 health, a max stamina bonus of 40, and a smell distance of 50 meters. Fish tacos give you 46 fullness, 40 health, 30 max stamina bonus, and a smell distance of 50. Chili dogs, a high-key slept-on food, provide 53 food, 30 health, a max stamina bonus of 30, and a smell distance of 50. Steak and potato meal, also quite slept on, provides 50 fullness, 25 health, max stamina bonus of 20, and a smell distance of 50. We're almost done here. Finally. These are the best foods, in my opinion, in no particular order. Not including meat stew, because I already mentioned it earlier. Oh, here we go. These foods are the best because of their availability, stats, or just because of how convenient they can be. Let's start with vegetable stew, which may not seem incredible, but depending on what you farm and what you make with your crops, you can throw together a vegetable stew with leftovers. It provides 31 food, 20 water, 15 health, a max stamina bonus of 20, and a smell distance of 50. Shepherd's pie has overall pretty good stats, 104 fullness, 52 health, a max stamina bonus of 40, and a smell distance of 50. Gumbo stew, same boat, 112 fullness, 20 water, 56 health, max stamina bonus of 40, and a smell distance of 50. Honey glazed sham only makes this list because it cures 5% of an infection. It cures 98%, it does not cure 98% fullness. It provides 98 fullness, 49 health, a max stamina bonus of 30, and a smell distance of 50. Now, sham chowder, much like honey glazed sham, only makes the list because of its special ability. It adds 1 point to the fortitude attribute for 10 minutes. I have zero idea why. I could not give you an explanation even if you put a gun to my head. But it also gives you 80 fucking health points, as well as 53 food, 10 water, and a max stamina bonus of 30, and a smell distance of 50. Spaghetti used to be actually the best food in the game with its stats, running a clean 122 fullness, 61 health, and a max stamina bonus of 40 with a smell distance of 50, but it's currently overshadowed by honey brisket. Oh boy, is that thing good. 141 fullness, a whopping 70 health, curing 5% of an infection, max stamina bonus. However, its biggest drawback is a smell distance of 100 meters. god. However, there's one food missing. It's so good, despite having way worse stats than Honey Brisket, it takes the cake as the best food in the game. Honestly, I think it's tied with meat stew, but that doesn't matter. It's easy to make, very resource efficient, and it has great stats. That food is the Hobo Stew. You may be wondering why it's so good. If it only provides 64 food, 20 water, 32 health, a max stamina bonus of 30, and a spell distance of 50. You only need 35 home cooking magazines to unlock it, and it only requires 10 rotten flesh, 2 potatoes, 2 pieces of corn, 1 animal fat, and water, and that's with no perks, making it cheaper. Of course, to make this thing efficiently, you're probably going to need to farm crops, and in order to make a farm, you need rotten flesh. You can easily get rotting flesh and loot, corpses, gore on the floor, and vultures. So any extra leftover rotten flesh, you can make hobo stew with the crops that you farmed. And now that jars are back, water is easier to get, and your only setback would be animal fat. But killing animals like a deer can give you 3 animal fat, and 3 is enough to keep you fed for quite a while. Assuming that you're hunting animals when you see them, you can easily keep a good supply of animal fat going. Hobo stew, ladies and gentlemen, hands down, I think, is the best food in the game. It's easy to farm and it feeds you very well. The problem with foods like Honey Briskets is it gives you too much fullness, which just becomes wasted fullness points. There is one thing I have yet to mention though, and that is the way fullness is calculated. In 2.6, they added a new fullness and hydration bar, which puts fullness and hydration into numbers. So when you level up, you gain 1 max health point as well as 1 max stamina point for quite some time now. But what some don't realize now is your fullness and hydration bar rise as well. So at level 100, you'd be getting hungry at 100 fullness points, since that's 50% of 200. Yeah, that's about it. So that just about finishes up the video. We've covered all the foods, their stats, and how fullness works, how it's calculated, and we've covered my goat hobo stew, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this video taught you something, because I learned quite a bit while making this video. The next video will be on thirst, and after that it'll probably be medicine. Hopefully by then I'll get some more inspiration, and if you have any ideas on what to cover, please tell me in the comments. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. See ya.